In the spring of 2014, two young Dutch women, Kris Kremers, 21, and Lisanne Froon, 22, embarked on what seemed like the perfect opportunity for a fresh start, a volunteer trip to Panama. They arrived in the small mountain town of Boquete, in the mysterious Chiriquí province where mist clung to the slopes of the Baru volcano. The journey promised adventure, growth, and hope. On April 1st, Kris and Lisanne set out on a long hiking trail through a dense cloud forest, accompanied by a dog from their host family. They carried only a small backpack with their phones, a digital camera, sunglasses, and some water. The last photos on the camera showed smiling faces, streams of sunlight through the trees, and Kris calmly crossing a small creek. But by nightfall, everything changed. The dog returned home alone. The women had vanished. Search efforts began 5 days later. Family members flew in with Dutch investigators, and a $30,000 reward was announced. Yet the jungle yielded no clues. Phone records revealed something unsettling. Between 4:39 and 4:51 p.m. on the day they vanished, the women had attempted to dial emergency numbers 112 and 911 77 times, but poor signal made it impossible. Lisanne's phone went dead on April 6th, while Kris's phone continued to power on until April 11th, though no correct PIN was entered after April 5th, suggesting someone else might have been handling it. More than 10 weeks later, on June 14th, a local woman found a blue backpack by the bank of the Siran River. Inside, the women's phones, Lisanne's camera, sunglasses, cash, and her passport, all in remarkably good condition. Nearby lay a pair of denim shorts belonging to Kris, though it was unclear if it had been placed there intentionally. Then came the most chilling discovery. The camera's memory card held hundreds of bizarre nighttime photos taken a week after their disappearance. Most showed darkness or jungle foliage lit by flash, but others were stranger. Carefully arranged sticks topped with red plastic, tissues scattered on rocks, a small mirror, and most hauntingly, at 1:49 a.m., the back of Kris's head, marked with something unexplained. One photo, number 509, was missing entirely, deleted or corrupted, and with it, perhaps a vital clue. In the weeks that followed, scattered human remains were found. A foot still inside a boot, part of a pelvic bone, and other bones. DNA confirmed they belonged to Kris and Lisanne. Lisanne's remains still had some skin attached, while Kris's bones appeared unnaturally clean, almost bleached, with unusually high levels of phosphorus, inconsistent with the environment. The official conclusion pointed to a tragic accident. The women lost, injured, and overcome by the unforgiving jungle's steep ravines and raging rivers. But the inconsistencies only deepened the mystery. Some believe they were victims of a violent crime, perhaps even part of a larger organized act. Others whisper about organ trafficking, and some insist the rainforest itself claimed them, whether through wild animals, dangerous terrain, or something far darker. More than a decade later, the truth remains hidden beneath the canopy of Panama's jungles. The photos, the missing data, the eerie condition of the remains, all are fragments of a story that refuses to be solved. Kris Kremers and Lisanne Froon set out for adventure and never returned. And the jungle still keeps their secret. If this mystery gave you chills, hit the like button and subscribe, because the next story might be even darker.